Well, what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling Review, the show from May 26, 2020. Your commentators were Josh Matthews and Madison Rain. So let's get right into the show here. A lot to talk about in this show, especially one particular one I'm gonna sort of rant about, sort of. But we'll get to it. Now, we start with the semifinals tournament. It started with Ace Austin versus Hernandez. Match itself, it was decent. I wasn't into that much, but Ace Austin wins with the fold. He actually won clean here. No shenanigans whatsoever. So that was good. Ace Austin wins. I kind of expected he was going to win too. They got big plans for him. Based on what they did in the in the main event, we'll get that later. I think my predictions at this point now has not changed after that, but we'll get to it. But yeah, but Ace also wins. Match itself, it was alright. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't into it, but it's whatever. Chris Bay, he getting ready for his match. Dresser swings by, says that he'll be in his corner, and yeah, there you go. The North, they make their way to the compound of basically the Diener compound, and they can't help but to make fun of it. That's basically just what the second was. Michael Hogan, he was backstage and he was reflecting on his win before the semifinal match. He's going to go against Trey. He believes that he will become the number contender for the Impact World Championship title against Tessa Blanchard. And he was my pick. We'll get to that later. He was my pick to win the entire tournament. Chris Bay, being accompanied by Johnny Swinger, goes up against Cousin Jake, one of the Deaners. But his thing with this Cousin Jake, I thought he was going to be the partner, but it turns out he wasn't. What pertains to the Diener compound match, we'll get to that later, which is that whole thing. But we'll get to it. Match itself, I thought it was decent. I thought it was one of the good matches on the show. In the end, it was Chris Bay winning the match with the famous sir, and basically he goes to the actually he goes with the final finesse. I mean the final finesse, I meant to say. I already forgot what how the move looked, but that was basically the name of the finisher. And basically that was it. At the match, Josh goes in the match. I mean the ring, meant to say, after the match was over. Like I said, Chris Bay won. He attacks, Josh attacks Cousin Jake. William Mack runs out for the save, and that was it. The heels basically bailed out. So, Gabby Lauren, she interviewed Roy Raju, was next to him after losing the tournament. He says nothing. He also Chase Chase Stevens joins into the interview. Ray Raju says that he wants to know what guys like him take away his spotlight and everything. So Chase Stevens calls him out, for whining and everything, and then Raju challenges to a match for the next Impact Wrestling show. So there you go. That's what Raju facing Impact. An Impact Wrestler facing the TNA Originals. We get a rematch between Kimberly versus Havoc. Now I see myself, why is there a rematch here? I didn't get it until we get to what happened. Rotation of the match stuff. So the match didn't last that long. So Kimberly has been it's been portrayed as a heel, and Havoc, you could say she's a baby face in a heel. Basically with her being in anti-hero in a way. So during the match, like I said, it was short to the point. It was good for what it was. I thought it was going to be one of those matches where maybe they'll give us a good competitive match here, like the last time. If it was for the distraction pertains to Nevaeh. All of a sudden, Kimberly pulls out brass knuckles, and then Nevaeh comes out and attacks Kimberly. I asked myself, wait, what's going on here? So Kimberly wins by disqualification. Then all of a sudden, Havoc joins along with Nevaeh and join forces. I don't remember if Kimberly was attacked by Havoc too after the match, but Nevaeh was basically beating up on Kimberly. And I'm walking away all this, thinking to myself, so is Nevaeh and Havoc, are there a heel tag team now? And Kimberly is now a babyface? Is that what they're trying to tell us here? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It was confusing. I don't know where they're going with this. Other than maybe this is the female version of OEE, because they both are from Ohio. And another thing is, Jessica Havoc is her first squeeze is Sammy Callahan, and then you got Nevaeh, who's married to Jay Christ. So I don't know where they're going in this direction with this. Maybe it is. Maybe they're gonna join along with Jake and Dave Christ. My guess, my theory. I don't know. Maybe they do things on their own. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. But I guess we're waiting to see what they do on the next person show to give us a clear minded of what direction they're going with this one. Because later on this exact show here, I knew they were going to explain, and sure enough, I knew it wasn't because they had other things to worry about, and then we'll worry about that on the next episode of Impact Wrestling. So for now, Nevaeh and Havoc are now a team. We'll just leave with Kimberly. Is she a face now? Is she still a heel? Is she gonna move on from them? I don't know. But I know one thing. Kimberly has gotten out two wins on her belt. But it depends what they're gonna do as we see what they move forward with this. And yeah, let's say about that. We go backstage and we see uh Kylie Ray. She's walking. All of a sudden, she bumps into Tasha Steeles and Tasha Steeles and Kiera Hogan at the same. Yeah, so Tasha Steeles and Kiera Hogan, they basically bump into Kylie Ray on purpose and basically bully her, basically saying, "Yo, watch where you're going," and blah blah blah. And Kylie Ray is trying to apologize and everything. Susie confronts them. She overhears the commotion and everything. And she's like, you're being bullies and everything. And then Steeles and Hogan, Tasha Steeles and Kiera Hogan attacks both Susie and Kylie Ray, like watching a scene of school bullies being up. Ah, my God! I laughed a little bit when I saw that, but at the same time, this is my reaction to this whole thing. What pertains to Kiera Hogan herself, because remember the whole repackaging of Kiera Hogan after she lost to Kylie Ray from Rebellion. Yeah, so after that loss, they did the whole repackage of her, with these video vignettes. Two video vignettes. Well, first one will be in the girl on fire, and the other one was going with her being the house flame. And then where it tends to and then also they moved away from that, have her go to Tasha Steeles and said, "Yo, let's join together and everything." And then here we are, Tasha Steeles and Kyogen are joining forces together and work to be a team. And then also I see this with them being school bullies to Kylie Ray and Susie. And yes, again, I choke at it, but then in my mind, this is what I was doing in my mind. I'll clean it up later. Before I move on, I just want to say, um, after the beating that these school bullies did to Susie and Kylie Ray, Susie looks like she's possessed by Soo Young, so that's probably going to lead to Soo Young coming back. You know, one of the whole split personality thing, and that was it. So that's probably going to lead to a tag team match. Now, maybe the reasoning of the whole thing with Nevaeh and having teaming up, Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz teaming up, possibly Susie and Kylie Ray teaming up. This better mean they bring back the knockout titles. The knockout tag titles. This better mean they bring back the Impact knockout tag team titles. Other than that, what's the point of this? What pertains to the booking of Kiera Hogan, of what the plans for her to do with her. Who else in Knockouts division? There are, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. All I do know is whoever is in charge of the booking of Kiera Hogan in Impact Wrestling needs to be fucking fired, because obviously whoever it is, they have no clue of what they're doing with Kiera Hogan. Again, unless they're planning on bringing back the Knockout Tag titles back to Impact Wrestling, I see no point of this. I definitely do not see any point of this unless they bring back the tag belts for the Knockouts. That's just the close as the title that Kiera Hogan could win at this point. Because there's no Jordan Grace right now, with this whole pandemic going on. Basically, the knockout tag titles is the only closest thing that will ever that Kiera Hogan can touch right now, along with Tasha Steelz. But if they don't bring back the belt, those tag belts for knockouts, then there's no point of this. Then it's just another waste of Kiera Hogan's time and a waste of my time. I could just say I'm done with this watching this company right now, but I'm not going to. Kiera Hogan is the least of my Kiera Hogan is the least of the problem of the way she's being handled. But we have to see where it goes, right? Whatever. We go back to the Dinor's compound. The North are greeted by Cody's family. Cody Deaner. And we'll go back to that later. We go backstage and we see Joseph P. Ryan. Yeah, because that made me feel a lot better after seeing that Kiera Hogan debacle. He runs into the Crush Brothers, Dave and Jake, and says that he informs them that he has a match against Gracie Steve, and I guess he's inviting them to watch at ringside for the next Impact Wrestling show. So whatever. I guarantee they're gonna reveal Joseph P. Ryan middle name to be Penis, just to be funny. Don't know what's gonna happen, but it's coming. I guarantee it's coming. I guarantee you, no one hasn't even thought about that except me. But knowing Jordan Ryan's gimmick, pertains to his penis using as a station move, whatever. It would not fucking surprise me if that's going to lead to that. eventually. When it's going to lead to it, I don't know. Maybe Bound for Glory. Um, Alright, now it's time for the Diener compound match. The North, which is Ethan Page and Charles Alexander, defend their Impact tag team titles against Cody Diener and his partner named Wheels, which we at the North at one point thought it was going to be the referee with no legs, who's in the wheelchair. I don't know. I don't know why I thought it was his name was Wheels, whoever the referee. Who also I think he's also wrestled too, based on how he was moving, and also he's been there before in Impact Wrestling. So Wheels, I'm thinking to myself, maybe Wheels is who's big, Jack, who's bigger than cousin Jake. Nope. He's the same size like I think like Josh Alexander and Ethan Page, but instead he's fat. And I'm like, that's the big reveal. That's Wheels. I'm like, what a fucking letdown. And this match was a letdown too. And there's one guy who keeps running away for no reason. It's been done so many times in this compound segment. There's one dude who keeps running away for just for the sake of running away. For the littlest things too, he runs away. And I'm thinking to myself, is that supposed to be funny? And am I supposed to laugh at that? It's not fucking funny. I don't think that's a fucking joke. I find these guys running around for the littlest things it's you know what? Why even bother? At the end of the day, the North won, which I'm glad they did because this was stupid. But the best part was not the finish. That the finish wasn't the best part. The best part was that did make me laugh was that the families had their pitchforks on that and they chased the North. And this guy, by the way, I forgot this guy. Iceman is referee. Um, and he was also there for the North too, by the way. But yeah, he was there, and I forgot his name, by the way. His name, um, I can't remember his name actually, but he was he done a lot of filling in for Melissa Santos, who pertains to Impact Wrestling's Twitch TV thing, pertains to give us feedback of what's going on with the show. But yeah, he was there, and he's obviously there for as a ring announcer, and for the North, and also a referee for them and a manager for them. I guess he's gonna be the manager now. I guess maybe. But yeah, they were chased away from the compound by the family with the Diener families with Peach Fox and Fox and everything and all that. Whatever. I thought that was funny. um, but this match that they did here is basically compared to what the Hard Compound did. But guess what? It didn't come close to being entertaining or funny as I thought it was going to be. I'm telling you, if they would just Matt Hardy there, it would be a lot better. But guess what? I'm glad he's not there because they probably will bury him too, like that they do with Kier Hogan. We go back to the HBC, TJP, and Palaba. They feel like they are in the run towards the tag titles. Also, the Rascals, Dez and Wentz, they make their way to the interview, and basically they have a strongly disagreement with that. and TJP decided to challenge them into a number one contendership tag team match on the next Impact Wrestling show. So it's gonna be Desmond Winston on the Rascals versus TJP and Falaba. Can't wait for that. I really can't wait for it. I think it's gonna be a good match, especially with Falaba, who's improved a lot, and he's basically going me over. We go at the treehouse of the Rascals. They hang out with Trey, and it's about the whole thing of Trey going up against Michael Elgin in the semifinal. Also, Moose finds his way to the treehouse, and he thinks that he should go after the TNA World Champions. They're going to Tessa Blanchard and everything, and then I think there was a segment where they talk about a list of world champions, like an AJ Styles, a Jeff Hardy. I think they mentioned, and I think they mentioned Sting at one point. And then Moose says, "Oh, I'm in that character too," because he's a TNA World Champion. All of a sudden, the Rascal started laughing at him, and then Moose was like laughing too. And then all of a sudden, he had a serious look on his face, and then they're like, "Oh, yeah, we don't want to go. We don't go down that road again with Moose, because the Rascals went down that road with Moose before, and they all got their ass whipped by Moose." But yeah, Moose, the real world champion of Impact Wrestling, because he's got the TNA World Title and he's there. Unlike Tessa Blanchard, who's the Impact World Champion and she's not even there. Moose, who's also the greatest sports athlete of all time, who's the walking legend, who is Mr. Impact Wrestling. And with him being the TNA World Champion, he could also be Mr. TNA Wrestling. Just saying. But yeah, but that was that segment. Yeah, that was a funny segment though. That was a very funny segment. And that dog agrees with me. Barking of joy. Oh yeah, we go to the bar. Speaking of someone, wait, before I get to that, when I say the bar, you know where I'm going with that one. Not WE's the bar, you know. Anyways, but we see a video vignette of a new knockout debuting pretty soon, and I couldn't believe it. Deonna Purrazzo, WWE, you fucked up. I would prefer to go to AEW, but this is a better alternative for Deonna Purrazzo if Impact Wrestling doesn't bury her. But then again, they did do this video vignette for her, so I like what they did with Kier Hogan. You know, when Kier Hogan making her debut, where they just have Kier Hogan just show up in the ring, no interest whatsoever, no video package whatsoever, just show up there and you're just there, just have a jobber entrance. But Deonna Purrazzo, I can tell you right now, folks, you're gonna be in a real treat with Deonna Purrazzo. If you haven't heard about Deonna Purrazzo, yeah, I should. She's pretty damn good. And which is why I said to WWE, you fucked up. Because, especially when it comes to NXT, because Deonna Purrazzo, I feel like she was wasted in WWE. You sign her, who's got a 10-year experience as a wrestler, especially when it comes to her Fujiwara armbar, which is her finishing move, a submission move that she once beat. Name dropper, Kiera Hogan. And by the way, Deonna Purrazzo and Kiera Hogan had also good matches outside of Impact Wrestling. Just saying. But yeah, Deonna Purrazzo, and she is Deonna Purrazzo, and now here's the thing with the whole thing with Deonna Purrazzo too is the Vitorosa, I guess what it is, because it was the thing that she was doing with Chelsea Green during the NXT house shows, which it was doing the NXV. I think that's what it was, the NXV, and that's supposed to be the team name, wherever it was supposed to be. That whole thing that they were doing on an NXT house show, and I remember they showed them at a takeover show sitting together, was wondering, okay, what are they gonna do here? Nothing. When it comes to NXT TV, nothing. They only did live house shows, which I couldn't see, obviously. And the whole thing with Robert Stone, the whole Robert Stone brand, which Robbie E. Bobby, for those who know who Robert Stone is, Robbie E. Former Impact Wrestling employee. Um, but yeah, but I was never a fan of the whole Robert Stone brand thing. Never was a fan of Robert Stone himself, or it to what type of character he's supposed to portray as and everything. And the whole thing when they did with Chelsea Green, where she is the women's division of NXT, and I'm like, no, I don't see it, and it was stupid the way they did it too. And I was saying, wait a minute, what's Deonna Purrazzo? You're talking about the whole Robert Stone brand. Why is it only Chelsea Green? Where's Deonna Purrazzo? Why she's not included? Why is no one else included? Where's the male wrestlers that could be included into this whole Robert Stone brand? Why is it only just Chelsea Green? No, nothing against Chelsea Green. I like Chelsea Green. She's very good, but the way they presented her on NXT is that she's important. She's the hottest thing on NXT. So Deonna Purrazzo, I feel like she was not being utilized the right way, but they utilized Chelsea Green, even though out of those two, Deonna Purrazzo is a better wrestler than Chelsea Green. So I don't understand why Deonna Purrazzo was being treated like that, and she was treated different. She was not treated. She was not treated equal like Chelsea Green was. And unfortunately, of her being left go, I'm like, you know what? Some people may say it may be unfortunate, but to me, it's fortunate. I'm glad she got released because WWE don't deserve her. They don't deserve a Deonna Purrazzo. For someone who's got 10 years experience in professional wrestling, in Deonna Purrazzo, they got her, but they didn't do anything with her. And when they do something with her, they have her losing. So yeah, I'm glad that Deonna Purrazzo is going to Impact Wrestling, and Deonna Purrazzo is going to show the WWE what they've been missing out on. Obviously, they've been missing out on her since her days in Ring of Honor and other indie promotions, and she's been in Impact Wrestling before too. But now she's fully part of Impact Wrestling. She wasn't signed to Impact Wrestling. She was there in Impact Wrestling, but never fully signed with the company. But now she's there, and now Impact Wrestling is going to capitalize on that, and she will be going places. And whenever she's done with Impact Wrestling, AEW is really waiting for her. Anyways, oh yeah, the bar. Oh yeah, sorry, the bar. Rosemary and Johnny E. Bravo are starting to get along, sort of. But Bravo is inviting is venting to Rosemary about the whole thing about Ty Valkyrie, about what makes him do there, that pertains to his service to her. Rosemary makes him look at the bright side and that she's their ally. Okay. And to add to that, I guess it's gonna lead to something. I don't know what that is gonna be exactly. To me, just more of wasting Rosemary's time. That's just how I feel. But I digress. So wait and see what they do with it. Impact Wrestling has announced for the next Impact Wrestling show, the Rascals versus TJP and Alaba, Hogan and Tasha Steeles, the High School Bullies versus Susie and Kylie Ray, the students that can defend themselves. the high school students that can't defend themselves, basically. Um, Christy Steve versus Joseph P. Ryan. Locker room talk that will have Chris Bay as their guest. And the final match to determine who's going to become the number one contender in the finals on the number one contendership tournament, which by the way, let's get to right now. Michael Elgin versus Trey. Great match. I don't know what to say at this point. Just a 4 to 5-star match between Trey and Michael Elgin. Great match. Love the match. And it was the finals to see who's going to face Ace Austin in the finals of the tournament to see who's going to become the next number contender to face Tessa Blanchard for the Impact World title. Now, when is that going to happen? I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to happen like around Summerversary. That's my guess. But this match was so good, man. But at the end of the day, Michael Elgin needs to go over. Unfortunately, we get the ICU logos, basically being hacking into the system of Impact Wrestling, and then Trey rolls up Michael Elgin for the distraction win. So Trey wins the match. So it's gonna be Trey versus Ace Austin. I didn't see that coming. Now my predictions change. Ace Austin's gonna win. Ace Austin's gonna win. He's gonna face Tessa Blanchard again. This time, no more shenanigans. What's gonna happen? I'm assuming at Summerversary. So the whole thing with Ace Austin had better things to do than to go the X-Division title. This is one of them. This is an opportunity that he cannot slip up. Opportunity that he's been granted to be part of this tournament, and the opportunity that he needs to go the distance to face the Impact World Champion in Tessa Blanchard. Hopefully, Summerversary. If not, maybe at a special Impact Wrestling show that the department might do once you get to it. Who knows? But yeah, I didn't see this coming though. Trey versus Ace Austin in the tournament. I'm sold. As far as Michael Elgin, he's got to wait. Unfortunately, he's got to wait. When he's gonna wait, I don't know. But it's only a matter of time before they really go all the way for Michael Elgin. When they're gonna do that, I don't know when. I don't know when exactly, but it's a matter of to see where they go with it. So yeah, the matches are lined up now for the next Impact Wrestling show, which I will watch it and I will do a review of it. But to recap, it's gonna be Chase Stevens versus Rohit Raju, the Rascals versus Trey and Falaba. The Rascals versus TJP and Falaba. Tasha Steeles and Kier Hogan, the high school bullies versus the high school, weaklings, students of Ray and Susie. What are your matches? Oh yeah, Crazy Steve versus Joseph P. Ryan. And also the locker room talk that's going to have Chris Bay as a guest, and then also the finals between Trey versus Ace Austin. And there you go. And also, the ICU hacker, Sammy Callahan, is going to be confronted by Michael Elgin, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. I guess that's going to lead to as well. But there you go. That was the show. Oh yeah, Tournament Wrestling is 5 matches. Let me just double check. Yeah, 5 matches. Just making sure. And my overall strength for the show. My overall strength for the show, I'm gonna go with a 6.5 out of 10. Hmm. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Name it because of that main event match. So there you go. And that being said, thank you all for watching. Or it's not your born driller saying peace on the streets. This is your Impact Wrestling review from May 25th. I mean May 26th, I meant to say, 2020. Until next time, folks, you'll stay well, stay safe, take care of yourselves with everything that's going on in the world right now. I'm out. Ta-ta for now.